Faraway shore, baby, out on the briny, when that moon so big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. Well, I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. On a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore, and leave your lovers waiting on a faraway shore, baby, out on the briny, with that moon so big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. There's no verse to this song, 'cause I don't wanna wait a minute too long, 'cause I wanna get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore, and leave your lovers waiting on a faraway shore, baby, out on the briny, when that moon so big and shiny, melting. Hop the bobble doot doot doot, bring me sunshine.
Bring me sunshine.
In your smile.
In your smile.
Make me happy.
Make me happy.
All the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give. Brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the 110th episode of JiveStream. The show must go on. And of course, it's also the 4th of July. So have a happy 4th of July with us. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Yeah. Oh. Clap. It's got my iPad off. It's got my iPad and everything. Anyway, yes, so welcome. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the 110th episode of JiveStream. Here we are, still going after all this time. And yes, it's the 4th of July, which of course will now go down in history and be remembered forever as the day the pubs opened in England, I'm afraid. There you go. Sorry, America. No, we're here to celebrate the 4th of July. Oh. Very much. The 4th, it's not just the pubs opening, because hopefully you're not all down the pub, and some of you stayed at home to watch us. I very much doubt they've got us on in the pub, because you're not allowed any entertainment, are you? No. Witherspoons, it doesn't have music anyway.
They can probably have bingo or something.
Bingo, yeah. So, yes, here we are. 4th of July, American independence. We love America. It's 99.99999% of all the music that we play is, of course, American, which all came from the rest of the world, was taken into America with all the people that went into America from all over the world and into that melting pot, and was sent back out again to all of us and all over the world. Some of the best music, we said, as I put on Facebook, if it wasn't for that music, we would probably all still be Morris dancing and singing songs that went, I walked out this morning which is unfortunately how the most English folk goes. Not really. It's not quite like that. But
Hey
anyway.
nonny noo.
Hey?
Hey nonny noo.
With a hey nonny nonny and a hey nonny noo. Greensleeves, no wonder it's a big hit because it's probably the best one, and that's because that was Henry VIII co-wrote it and said this will be a hit, otherwise you'll have your head cut off or something like that. All right then. So like and share. Where is it? There.
Oh, it's been up there.
There it is.
It was up there before.
It was up there before.
While you were rambling.
It's up there again now. Look, like and share. Lovely. Let's crack on with a bit of. It's there. This is a request. Unbelievably, this is a request for one of our egotistical Jive Aces songs, which is Jive, Jive, Jive Aces, and it's for John and Marlene Perry. I know a real swinger band, they sure know how to jive. I know a real swinger band, they sure know how to jive. When it's time to play to set your soul alive. Play real hot music that'll make you wanna move. Play real hot music that'll make you wanna move. When it's time to play to put you in the groove. Jive, 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 this is jive, 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 this is jive, 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 this is jive, 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 this I won't find another band anywhere in this land. Well, you won't find another band, baby, anywhere in this land. That would make you wanna jump just like the Aces can. Jive, 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 this is jive, 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 this is jive, 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 this is jive, 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 this don't swing too fast, rock too slow, take what I mean when the trombone blows. Well, latch on to this brand new style of jive. Well, listen to this brand new style of jive. Well, the horn gives a riff and the rhythm supplies a ride. Jive, 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 this is jive, 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 this is jive, 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 this is jive, jive, jive. This don't swing too fast, rock too slow. Dig what I mean when a sax man blows. All righty, yes. So on this great 4th of July, when we celebrate American independence, all you rugged individualists who went over there and started our whole brave new world, who's watching? Let us know, Al, while I have my tea, which is awfully British.
Let's have a look on the old commenty poos. We've got Susie Gurnitz first to comment. She says, good evening, no pub for me, thank you. Terry says, hi from Edinburgh. Pat says, good evening, Grassy Ian, guys and everyone from Chesterfield, Twisted Spireland. Susanna says, evening, everyone. Todd says, missed yesterday, here today. Jackie, good evening from Mike and Jackie in Milton Keynes. We've got Diane, we've got Henoch, we've got Peter Clifford, we've got Graham Lawrence. Sounding good tonight. Thank goodness, about time, isn't it? Dusty says, hi, everyone. Hopefully sound will be good tonight. Is it good? No
I hope it's good too.
Ian Hartley says, howdy, folks. Robert Galibert is watching. We've got Michael, we've got Jackie, we've got Joy says, hello from coastal Virginia. We've also got on the old YouTube side, we've got, who's first to comment? It's Alan Wheatley at 7:33. He's waiting for nearly an hour. He says, birthdays today, champion Jack Dupree.
How did you find that one out? We obviously know Louis Armstrong's birthday, but how did you find it? We searched on Google and all that sort of thing, and no one mentioned champion Jack Dupree.
Alan, you're going to have to let us know.
You must have a birthday app.
You're going to have to let us know your sources so we can tap into it.
Or tell us.
Or tell us earlier. Well, he did tell us at 7:34, but it's not quite early enough. So, also, Jimmy Rogers.
Which Jimmy Rogers?
The one who was born in 1915. We've got Charlie from Utrecht. We've got...
Because you could combine Jimmy Rogers, obviously, with Louis Armstrong. With the Blue Yodel number 9. Or Jimmy Rogers, the blues guy. Jimmy Rogers, the country guy. Jimmy Rogers, the blues guy. Jimmy Rogers, the sort of 50s pop guy.
Okay.
Or all of them. Maybe they're all born on the same day.
We've got Frank from the Netherlands. We've got Hepcat64 from Portsmouth. We've got Steve.
Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie?
Fingers crossed for a gremlin-free night. Don't feed them after midnight or spill water on them. That's the key. And, yeah, a bunch of people.
Where's Charlie? Charlie says gremlins are back. Is Charlie there?
No, gremlins are not back.
Charlie there?
Yeah, I said him.
Yeah. Say Charlie. Oh, I was too fast. Hello, Charlie. Still going. So it must be 110 out of 110 for some of you as well as Charlie. For all the Americans, for all you Americans, anyone watching from the colonies?
Yeah. Oh, Virginia.
Oh, yeah, Virginia. Perfect. So we love you. All right, then. And to prove it, the Boogie Challenge, which I threw at Vince earlier, knowing that I've heard him tinkle the tune now and then, so I knew that it was in there somewhere and it's got to come out, is... Doing all things American is American Patrol.
Oh, sorry.
Don't interrupt.
I'm interrupting.
I'm introducing Vince.
I'll read out the Twitch ones afterwards. They're complaining that we forgot the Twitch people.
Oh, yeah, we'll do Twitch. Don't worry, we're here for an hour. Hello, Twitch. So, anyway, the Boogie Woogie, we're going to do Boogie Woogie Challenge is American Patrol Boogie Woogie. Vincenzo, the Boogie Challenge, American Patrol for all y'all Americans and everyone who loves America for keeping the land of freedom going. The torch of freedom, a light in the world, and sending out that message and the beautiful music. And there'll be more American stuff going on because it's all basically American, isn't it? Absolutely. All right then. So are we doing what you're doing?
Well,
what are you doing this? What are you doing this day? And then do the Twitch. So what are you doing? Stick it up. There you go. What are you doing? Because what are you doing this day? Hopefully you're not the ones in the pub. Because obviously otherwise you wouldn't hear me. Unless you're watching it afterwards. Because you've just been to the pub. You have a cheeky little curry if they're still around, if that's open as well. And then come home to watch us. And pretending that you've not gone out.
Yes.
Who's on Twitch then?
Oh, hello, Twitchers. We've got Toz Info, our resident Twitcher. We've got Keith says 109. Yeah, I forgot to update the number on Twitch. So it says episode 109, but it's 110. Sorry. Beth, that vintage gal. Hiya, guys, from lovely Grey Durham. We've got what? I see Alex controlling the chat. Yes, I am controlling the chat.
Commentator Tater. Remember it's Woofleth.
Hetcat64's on Twitch. Yeah, we've got like a handful. And Gardening 12 says hello. Hello, Gardening 12.
Gardening 12. One of those. Oh, there you go. He's done one of those. We can do one of those in the next song, can't you? All right then. Now, 4th of July is not only the American independence. As you've heard, it's Champion Jack Dupree's birthday. But we didn't know that, or we'd have worked out something. But what we have done is we're going to throw out something because it's Louis Armstrong's birthday on the 4th of July. It is obviously not certain exactly what day he was born, but he's always had the 4th of July as his birthday. So it may or may not have been, but it made sense, didn't it? If you were going to have a birthday in America, you'd have the 4th of July. So Louis Armstrong's birthday, and he would have been, 120? 120 today. And so we're going to do the obvious, one of his biggest hits, other than Wonderful World, which we did the other day, and the James Bond one, which we didn't really fancy doing, really. So we decided to do Louis Armstrong and the All-Stars type version, inspired version of When the Saints Go Marching In. When the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, I want to be in that number. When the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, I want to be in that number. When the Saints go marching in. Take it, Pops. Handy boy. Hey, hey. Take it, Professor. All right then. So now we got, ladies and gentlemen, so Louis Armstrong's birthday. This has nothing to do with the birthday, but we had a request from Wheelie Does It and Steve O'Donnell. Or is Steve O'Donnell Wheelie Does It on another street, another platform?
No. Wheelie Does It is Rona.
Rona?
Kingett. Wife of Brian Jokeman Kingett.
Ah, Brian Jokeman Kingett. Yes. Ken sent me some of his jokes, changed back to what their former selves. Anyway, so yes, it's 2 requests then for the next song, which is Beat Me Daddy, which of course is a great American song. So it's all American. We're all American here. And obviously the Andrews sisters did it, but also Ray McKinley. Who else? There was a few male versions of it. So it's not that weird that I'm going to sing it. I did it a little while ago. But obviously we used to have the Satin Dolls do it with us. So it's not quite the same. But here we go. Beat Me Daddy, 8 to the bar. In a little honky-tonk village in Texas, there's a guy who plays the best piano by far. He can play piano where did you like it? But the way he likes to play is 8 to the bar. When he plays, he's the man, he's the daddy of them all. Well, people gather around when he plays on the stand. And when he plays, he gets a hand. The rhythm that he makes puts them all in a chance. Nobody there bothers to dance. And when he plays with the bass and guitar, the holler, oh, beat me daddy, head to the bar. A blink, a blank, blink, blunk, a blink, blinking on the keys. A rip, a rap, rip, rap, rapping out with these. And when he plays with the bass and guitar, the holler, oh, beat me daddy, head to the bar. He plays the boogie, he plays head to the bar, the boogie woogie. That's the way he likes to play on his piano. And we all know that when he plays, he puts the cats in a trance. The cats all holler, hooray, yeah, beat me daddy, head to the bar. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. In a little honky-tonk village in Texas, there's a guy who plays the best piano by far. And when he plays with the bass and guitar, the holler, beat me daddy, head to the bar. Well, people gather around when he gets up on the stand. And when he plays, he gets a hand. The rhythm he makes puts them all in a chance. Nobody there bothers to dance. And when he plays with the bass and guitar, the holler, oh, beat me daddy, head to the bar. A blink, a blank, a blink, blank, blink, blank, blinking on the keys. Rip, rap, rip, rap, rip, rap, ripping out with ease. And when he plays with the bass and guitar, the holler, oh, beat me daddy, hey to the bar. A perfect sudden ending there. Beat me daddy, hey to the bar. All right then, all right. All right then. Hey? Something happened.
Italian time, yes.
Time. Oh, you're doing Italian time now? I thought you were doing it after this land.
No, we moved it before.
Oh, and we're dedicating this one. Oh, I'm confused. All right, then we're going to... She's standing there looking very Western. That's quite appropriate. She had looking Western tonight, honey, because it's American Italian time. Ciao, honey, how y'all doing?
Buonasera Ian, tutto a posto da queste parti. Buonasera a tutti e benvenuti alla puntata 110. Is it 110 or 109?
110, yeah.
110. Okay, so we are celebrating America. Now, America is connected to Italy.
It's basically Italian.
It's basically Italian. Hold on a second. Hold this microphone. Now, do you know who this person is? I'm going to show it.
Looks like an Etcher sketch for me.
This is Amerigo Vespucci.
What's his name?
Amerigo Vespucci.
Amerigo Vespucci.
Amerigo Vespucci.
Amerigo Vespucci.
Vespucci.
Vespucci. Okay, cool.
There you go. So Amerigo Vespucci was an Italian merchant and explorer, and he was born in Florence.
Firenze.
See, and he was a navigator as well. And Vespucci traveled the world and discovered different type of lands. So he basically discovered America. And I'll tell you all about it. He said Vespucci claimed to have understood back in 1501 during his Portuguese expedition that Brazil was part of a different continent, which he called the New World. The claim inspired cartographer Martin Waldseemüller to recognize Vespucci's accomplishments in 1507 by applying the name America for the first time to his map showing the New World. Other cartographers followed suit, and by 1532 the name America was permanently affixed to the newly discovered continents. And there we go. So that's why America is named after Amerigo Vespucci.
And that's why it's not called Columbia.
Correct. That's right.
So why are they going about Columbus all the time then?
Columbus was another explorer, another Italian explorer, of course. But, he discovered also India. Va bene. Move on. Some announcement for tonight. So, are you ready, Alex? Yeah. Okay, good. So, we have the announcement. Michael and Charlotte's baby, Sebastian, was born during the JiveStream. This was a few weeks ago. And is the cutest baby competition. He's like entered the cutest baby competition. Please, can everyone vote for him? Link will be in the comments. So, there you go.
Wow. A JiveStream baby.
Yes.
Just posted the link in the comments.
Fantastic. So, click on it. And so the other day was Mike Patch's birthday, and I did not read his email, but I'm going to read it. We dedicated a song, but I want to read this because it's actually quite amazing. It says, I have been enjoying the live streams and must say that they have been Thank you very much, lady. I said, I have been enjoying the Jive streams and must say that they have been a bright spot during many of the past 100 plus days, because it is impossible to be sad when you're listening to swing music. I want to thank the guys for being such a great source of positivity in our world. And I think you should all be awarded knighthood by your queen. I agree. I want to let Ian know that he inspired me to buy a Kala ukulele, and I'm learning how to play it. I have also been saying Toodle Pip loads recently, so please crack on and play in the mood, which we played the other day. P.S. When you decide to tour the U.S. again, I would like to help you get in a gig in Colorado Springs. Yeah. I like it very much. We played in Colorado somewhere, didn't we?
Somewhere.
We have played in Colorado.
Springs.
I think we went over the mountain. We drove, and then I think we was in Colorado Springs.
We
Stopped at Vales.
There you go.
The ski
It was
resort, Vale.
gorgeous. That's what I remember. It looked like Switzerland, didn't it? As we traveled the Alps.
10-foot snowdrift.
That's right. Hey, look, Ian, I've become modern. I have an iPad now. No notes anymore.
Where'd you get that from?
I got it from a wonderful husband of mine. So now it's interviewing time. After so many weeks, we actually managed to get into this next person. All right, here we go. So the question was, why did the musician pick up the instrument they're playing? So now I'm going to Alex, and he's going to answer this question.
So the reason I played a trombone is because one day at school, my dad brought me to the registration desk at the beginning of term, and the school were newly offering different music lessons of different instruments, and I looked down the list of what was available, and I pointed at the trombone and went, oh, that looks interesting, I'll try that. And so I did, and then I played for, like, in the school lessons and school orchestra and things for a few years, and then I left that school and went to sixth form college and gave up for a couple of years. When I gave up for a couple of years, and then I went to sixth form college, and because you suddenly find you have loads of free lessons, I joined the college jazz band and the college orchestra to fill in some time, and just picked it up again. And then about a year and a half later, I met these guys, and they said, hey, come and join the band. And I was like, but I'm not very good. And they went, we'll teach you, don't worry. Kicked me on stage, and basically learned while I was on stage mostly all the good stuff, and that was it, really. And the reason this took so long is because my dad, when I first joined the band, my dad took a picture of us, which he loves. He printed, and he has it by his desk in his study in his house. And he sent it to me because he wanted me to show it, because he's very proud of this picture, because it looks like I've got 3 legs. I've got hair as well.
The other one's mine, and that's
Yes.
either Leicester Leaps In or Caledonia.
Yeah, so it's quite an amusing picture because it looks looks like I've got. It's a very good trick, that.
Yes.
A moment
I must
captured.
say.
So he wanted me to show that, and I couldn't find the picture, so I just got it today. So there you go. Thanks, Dad, for sending me that.
Thank you, Dad. Without your help, Alex would not be here. So
Right,
thank you, Dad.
Thanks for getting me my first trombone.
Dad's American, isn't he?
Indeed, my dad was actually born in Hartford, Connecticut,
Ooh.
so I am technically a little bit American, sort of thing. You can tell from my accent.
Yes. Yes, very much.
Oh, and speaking of American,
Va bene.
you joining us?
Yes, but you need to take the microphone. I need to, put down my new paper notes, and I'm gonna be back.
You have to give me the microphone then. All right then. So, yeah, I need that because I'm playing a ukulele on that, on this. Just as. All right. So, okay. So once more celebrating America. It's all celebrating America, as we said. Obviously, Louis Armstrong's American. Everyone's American. And this is going to be Alex's first go on banjo. First solo on banjo, hopefully. If I remember when it was. Also slightly unrehearsed. And we're going to do... Always wanted to do this song. So we're going to do it in a sort of semi-western skiffle, because obviously skiffle that we love was basically a lot of folk music from England, from Britain, England, Ireland, Scotland and that, and mixed with everything else, went over to America and came back over here. So very similar to the folk or the bluegrass and stuff over in America. What was like this? Woody Guthrie wrote a song called This Land Is Your Land in, what was it, the 30s? Early 30s during the Depression, and became a big hit. Lots of people have done it. I think Lonnie Donegan did it as well, I think. And but anyway, always wanted to do it. We're going to do our own version of it. And Alex is going to play along on the banjo. And it's very loud, the banjo, so you might not hear anyone else. There you go, see? I think I'll put my earplug in.
Stop that now.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. To a degree. I'm used to it with the washboard anyway. So here we go. This is for all the Americans out there and anyone who loves America, or anyone who has an American culture, Americana, or anything like that. Anyone who was, when they were a kid, wanted to put on a pair of Levi jeans, a schlutz, some sort of beard T-shirt, get in a Cadillac and drive for miles and miles. You see, you can't do that in England. You can't just keep driving without hitting a traffic light or something, or turning a corner, or somebody walking across the road, or a roundabout. In America, you just get in your Cadillac and you drive. And we know. We haven't done it in a Cadillac, but we've done it in a higher vehicle all across the States. So we know what it's like. Huh? We've done it in a Penske van. We actually did it with a 1950s double-decker bus once, back 20 so years ago. It was like Cliff Richard's summer holiday in America. Here we go then. Let's see if I remember this. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of a diamond desert. All around me, her voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. Yeah, banjo. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream borders. This land was made for you and me. When the sun comes shining as I was strolling, and the whip is waving and the dust cloud falling, the fog was lifting, her voice come chanting. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living can ever make me turn back. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. One time, this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Oh, this land was made for you and me. Thank y'all very much. We love America. We plumb love America. Americana and everything that comes from America. I remember all you artists, all you musicians, all the filmmakers, everything from America, whatever's going on over there, aspire to keeping the torch of freedom going and the music and the culture that is American and is spread everywhere. There's no way you can go that isn't American. So just remember that and remember that the good things of America spread too. Not just McDonald's and Coca-Cola. But if you like McDonald's and Coca-Cola, that's fine, isn't it? Even in Russia. When we were in Russia, there was the first McDonald's, and it had been, what was it they said? Queues for days. It was worse than getting a new iPhone. All right. All right, so are we going to do competition time? I can't remember.
Sure, I reckon so.
All right, then. 1, 2. Yes, it's competition time while your dreams come true. And the question for last night, Alex, was... So we were discussing it earlier.
Question was... what was the... where was the Mona Lisa? Where is the Mona Lisa?
Where is the Mona Lisa?
Like, down to the building, not just the...
Yes,
country,
the building.
Not just the country, not just the city, but the building it's in.
Exactly.
Name.
And we also said what room was it in and what was the name of the guard, and also what was it used for before. I don't know if Alex saved all those answers. Somebody got all that right, but that was just the extras. The actual answer was, of course, the Louvre. Hey. Le Louvre. Louvre. Spelt Louvre. Louvre. Which was, of course, where originally was the palace of the king, up until Louis XIV made Versailles, and went, having all like pompadous and things and fops. But until then, it was there, which is why in the Three Musketeers, they were always at the Louvre.
The name is Palais du Louvre.
The Palais du Louvre. The Palace of the Louvre. There you go. Le Palais du Louvre. That's where it is, the Mona Lisa. Someone said, I can't remember what, someone did put what alley it was in or whatever, what room, and also that Francois was the guard over to the right. And I do believe that's correct. Francois, can't remember what the room was. Did you catch it, Al? No, all right then. But anyway, we have winners. We've got a lot of winners on there. I can see that wheel is quite full up. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Round and round the wheel of fortune goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And the answer is Tom Nesky. Oh, he didn't let me. La 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 la. Congratulations and jubilations. We want the world to know you've won the JiveStream competition tonight.
Yeah, well done. Message us, Tom. DM us.
DM us. Message us so that we may give you your prize. And we having a question tonight?
I'll tell you what. We're going to be quite busy tomorrow.
We are going to be quite busy tomorrow.
So maybe we should skip it for tonight and have a special one tomorrow.
Well, let's do a question, and if we can't do it tomorrow because we're going to be busy, we can do it the next day. Maybe for the next song. Something like the next song, because the next song is not only American, but is also...
It's not really American at all.
No, it's not American at all. It's made famous by...
Yiddish.
It's Yiddish.
German or Yiddish?
It's Yiddish.
It's a German title.
But it was written in America, wasn't it?
Well, maybe the English words were probably.
Oh, we'll find out. There you go. That could be the question because we don't know the answer. Where was this next song written?
No, I'll tell you what. Why don't we?
Oh no! Don't tell me. He's got a better idea.
Why don't you say who wrote the original German version?
If there was one.
Yeah, I think there was one. And if there wasn't, then the answer would be nobody.
All right. It's a mixture of who wrote. Where was this song originally written? Who wrote it? And who wrote it originally? As in, what was the original version of it? If there was an original version. If there wasn't, that would have been the original version. Would have been the version that was written. If you see what I mean. It makes sense. Of course it does. Who wrote the blooming thing? That's what we're saying. All right, so here we go. It's by Mir Duchesne, and we're going to play it now. It's not. They've still got the time to do it, but because we decided to do it because some of you are going to the pub. People keep calling it buy beer. So some of you are going to buy beer. We're going to buy Mir, which was a request for Grazia actually. Of all the girls I've known, and I've known some, until I first met you, I was lonesome. And then you came in sight, and everything went right. And the whole world seemed new to me. What do we both? You're really swell. I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I rack my brain trying to explain all the things that you do to me. By me, Mr. Shane, please let me explain. By me, Mr. Shane means that you're grand. By me, Mr. Shane, I've tried to explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, even say Wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by me, Mr. Shane. So kiss me and say you understand. Shabba-babba-da-da-day. Ho! By me, Mr. Sheen, please let me explain. By me, Mr. Sheen means that you're grand. By me, Mr. Sheen, I've tried to explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say bella, bella, even say wunderbar. It's language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain my lips to Shane. So kiss me and say you understand. So kiss me and say you understand. So kiss me and say you understand. Grazie, Alex Douglas there, showing his prowess upon the trombone. There you go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right then, let me just have a quick bit of tea. Anything else happening?
Jokes? Any jokes?
I haven't seen any jokes today. Any jokes? Lots of answers to the question.
Oh, good. Lots of answers to the question is good. Lots of people on the wheel of fortune.
Did everyone vote for Baby Sebastian? Just checking, just checking. The link's in the comments.
Links in the comments.
We want to see him rise up the poll for cutest baby, because he's the only JiveStream baby that's in that competition. Can't see any jokes.
Must have been a beautiful baby.
Can't see any jokes. Oh, well. Keith says, McDonald's, cut out the middleman, chuck it straight into the bog. That's a kind of not really a joke at all, but true. I didn't say anything.
All right. So, the other day, it was a couple of weeks ago, biggest Jonas Fortimus Maximus took the tenor saxophone and did an instrumental version of Walking After Midnight. And June Perkins has asked us to do it again. So we're going to do it all right now. John Fordham, walking off midnight. Again, more rock and roll-y. Do an Elvis version of it. I go walking.
Now we've got some jokes. Keith says, I went to a curry house and ordered the pelican curry. It was really nice, but the bill was massive. Then he says, trumpet player, did you hear my last practice? Friend, I sure hope so. What did the trees wear to Mother Nature's pool party? Swimming trunks. I don't have a groan button yet. I'm going to have to program a groan button. I did get some trombone jokes, but I'm not reading those.
I see. You just read all the ukulele ones, but not the trombone ones.
Brian has... Okay, I'll tell you a trombone one. How do you get a trombonist off your doorstep?
I don't know.
Pay them for the pizza.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, dear.
I'll leave it. I'm not going to start a fight. I'll be... Hey? Ken likes this musician joke. This was originally a... Who's
this from?
Trombone one. It's from... where's it from? Where'd you send it to me?
Brian?
It's one from yesterday. I found it yesterday. I changed it back to the original instrument.
Yeah, this was originally a trombone one. What's the difference between a dead skunk on the road and a crushed trombone? There are skid marks before the skunk. It's probably true, actually, anyway. With any instrument. What is the range of a trombone? As far as you can kick it. But let's not get into... before we go backwards and forward, let's not have them start us on a ukulele versus trombone argument. Because now, plays the banjo now, like we got a free-for-all. Gary Larson even joined in on that one. Have you got any Gary Larson cartoons? All right, now we're getting near to the end now, and we have to go and pack all this stuff down. So we've had a request for loads of requests actually, but one particular one with Christina Horan Preston asking for us to do Minnie the Moocher again. And Mum. Did she ask again? So we're going to do it a bit different. We're going to do it a little bit more like a later Cab Calloway, a little bit more up tempo, and we'll jam it like that and see how it comes out to make it different. Folks, here's the story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red-hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a well. Hidey, 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 hidey. Hidey, hidey, ho. I heat, de heat, de heat, de heat. Whoa. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him, though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown and showed her how to kick the gong around. Hidey, 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 hidey. Hidey, 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 hidey. Hidey, 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 hidey. Hidey, 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 hidey. Skillibab, billibib, burrum, dillibab. Skillibab, burrum, burrum. Burriga, burriga, burgio. He gave her his townhouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. She sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Hi, D, hi, D, hi. Hi, D, hi, D, hi. Yodel, ay, 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 ay. Zaz, 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 zaz. Don't you love a bit of Cab Calloway? There you go. For Ken's mum and Christina. Come on, love. And you're a Western do. Well, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it if you did go to the pub. Otherwise, I hope you do stay to watch us doing our Jive stream every night. And God bless America and all who sail and know. This is a British one, I believe. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Cha cha.
Ta ta.
Toodle pip.
Toodle pip.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
TTFN.
TTFN.
Tally ho.
Tally ho.
See you later.
See you later.
So long.
So long.
Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Shabba-ba-ba-ba-doo-doo-doo. See you tomorrow. Have a happy Saturday night, 4th of July. We'll see you tomorrow, Sunday evening, about 5th of July, about 8:30, 8:35.
Oh.
We've got some stuff to do beforehand.
Now we're going to show, because it kind of didn't play properly yesterday, we're going to show the fan picks again right now, so stay tuned.
Fan bits are playing right now. See you tomorrow. Cheers.
I hope.
Ain't she sweet? See her walking down the street. I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? So cast an eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, ain't that perfection? Might I repeat, don't you think it's really neat? I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Shee-la-bop, shoo-ba-dop, bip-doo-dow. Brrrr-itzy-bum-ba-doo-doo-bee-doo-dow. Shee-la-bop-bop. Shabop, shabop, shabip, boop, 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 doo, dee. Ain't she sweet? See her walking down the street. Ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ask you very confidentially,